Hey guys, it's been a while since my last video. It's been more than a month, and different background. As y'all can see, I have moved from my previous spot into an apartment with a couple of the roommates. Um, yeah, so it's been almost a month since my last final update video, and gosh, I have quite a bit. Like, how much do I have? Like, I don't know, probably 15 or 20. So I'm just gonna go really, really fast. Like, that's all I'm really doing. So recent purchase I have, which I'm listening to right now, is Swans, the Seer. It's 3 LPs, and the package is really, really chunky because of that, and definitely one of my favorites of the year so far. So, jumping more into it, just got this in the mail. It's the Masakari Grin and Barrett 5-inch split. It's been in the pressing plant for a while and finally came in the other day. I got this in the mail the other day. This is Full of Hell and the Guilt of split. It's just one song each from each band, and it's just a bunch of noise, noise core stuff. And I also picked up the Full of Hell, their first EP that they had as well. It's really solid stuff. Jumping more into it, into the LPs I got. This is Alms, the Conference of Birds. Yeah, it's At Giza is definitely probably Alms. One of my favorite songs by Om. And also carrying on to Om, I've been on kind of a binge with them. Om Live at Jerusalem. It's just 2 songs, front and back, and it's okay. I mean, mostly just did it to complete their discography. And the recent Om that came out, Om Advaitic Songs. This is definitely my album of the year so far. It's amazing, I think. I went to a new record store about a couple weeks ago and picked up this Sufjan Stevens' 7 Swans. My favorite Sufjan Stevens album. I might be saying the name wrong, but that's just what I say. Same place I went to. It's Pink Floyd's "Wish You Were Here." I only have Dark Side of the Moon, and this was very cheap. It was $15, and yeah, it's a masterpiece. Glad I have it. Same place that I also found this thing at, Masakari, The Prophet Feeds. Masakari is a small, I think they're an Ohio hardcore band, hardcore crust band. I think this is their second pressing or third pressing of it. Highly recommended. They're a really, really good band. So they definitely deserve all the credit they can get. This is Polar Bear Club, Clash, Battle, Guilt, Pride. It's their latest full-length LP that came out. It came out last year, and it was definitely on my top 10. It's a solid pop punk and punk rock, post-hardcore. And I also got this along with it. This is Polar Bear Club live at the Montage. It's a clear vinyl. It's a acoustic live set, and it has a bunch of has a couple covers on it by the Weaker Thans and Saves the Day. Again, really solid pop punk, and covering even better Indian pop punk. You know what I mean? So can't go wrong with that. Picked up Led Zeppelin's "One." Can't say no to this. It was pretty cheap too, like $15-20. So, and it's in really, really great condition too. So very glad I have that. I also picked up the XX. This is basically in anticipation of their next album that's coming out. I saw it on sale and picked it up. So yeah, I can't wait for the next album to come out. Was it Coexist? It's either out already or it's out soon. I know that. This is Doomriders. This is Doomriders, and saw these guys live just recently. They came to Seattle, did like a one-time show or something, and yeah, it's with the basis of Converge. It's a side project band, and I really dig them. Really happy to see them, and I think they might be coming out with some new material soon. At least that's what they were hinting at. So hopefully. Carrying on again, this is AC/DC's Back in Black. I'm not even that huge of an AC/DC fan, but it was on sale for really cheap, like $10, and it's a very, very good copy. It's almost a near mint copy, I think. And yeah, it's all their hits for the most part. I can't say no to that whenever I see it. Saw this at my record store. This is a Perfect Circle's 13th Step. It's the singer of Tool, and not really huge on Tool, but Perfect Circle, they kind of resonate with me a lot more than Tool does. It's a lot more slower, methodic than Tool, in my opinion. So it's definitely my favorite Perfect Circle album. So when I saw it on sale, I had to pick it up. Continuing on even more, this is Dropkick Murphys live at the Fenway. It's their it's a live album. It's two records, front and back. Just a live set from them. Dropkick Murphys is, you know, solid punk rock. I've been a fan with them since middle school, so every time I see some of their stuff, I'll pick it up. Didn't really mean to pick this up, but I just did anyways. This is Dio. What is it? It's Holy Diver. I think the album artwork is just ridiculous, and of course it's Ronnie James Dio and his band playing, you know, the songs that I think most people would recognize. You know, Holy Diver and Rainbow in the Dark. Saw it really cheap for like $6, and it's in great condition. So decided to go ahead and pick it up. I was hanging out with a friend too, and he saw it and he thought it was pretty cool. And I was like, yeah, might as well. Picked this up too. This is Zola Jesus. What is it? I forget how to pronounce this, so I won't even try the title of the album. But yeah, I'm a pretty okay fan of Zola Jesus. This is very cheap. It was like $5 and a very good condition. Still in the shrink wrap for the most part, and yeah, I'm glad I have that as well. Well, anyways, this is a Verse Aggression. It's a hardcore punk band out of Boston. I would say they're seminal for the modern hardcore punk. They broke up a while ago, got back together recently, and they released a new album. This is the one before the album that just came out. This is my favorite, Aggression, so glad I have that. Colorway on it's pretty gnarly too. And this is their latest album that just came out. It's Bitter Clarity, Uncommon Grace. Yeah, it's very solid. I wouldn't say it's not their best, obviously. It's a little different than their usual stuff. It has a little bit more of a Rage Against the Machine-esque look to it, sound to it, but it's very solid. I'm very glad that they're back together, and if they ever come to Seattle, I will see them for sure. Let's see, I picked this other one up as well. Tragedy's Vengeance. This Tragedy is a melodic crust punk band, very seminal band from Portland, Oregon. Yeah, this is definitely a must-get album if you're a fan of that type of genre. So, yeah, really glad I have it. It's a very good copy too, and it was also very cheap as well. I'm kind of a cheap guy, so. Seer. This is Quasimoto. He's a MF Doom side project. Very odd stuff. It's just a single, you know, just one of his songs with a couple remixes from A side and B side. And very interesting experimental hip hop. So not for everyone, but very quirky. So, and I also picked up this one as well. It's another Quasimoto. It's the Bus Ride EP, and yeah, more solid. I really like everything MF Doom does. So yeah, anything that he does, whether it's Victor Vaughn or Quasimoto or King Ghidorah, all those types of guys, I'm a huge fan of it. So very glad I saw those two. I saw them for $1 too. Heck yeah, I'll pick them up. The last one I have, this is Whirr, Distressor. This is their first EP. It's a shoegaze band out of California, I think. I think they have a member of Deaf Heaven in it, and Deaf Heaven is one of my favorite new bands to come out these days. And yeah, I'm very glad that they put this on vinyl. I think it was pressed originally, and then they did a repress, and this is their repress. So very glad. It came out about a year or two ago. I might be mistaken, but yeah, it's very solid. I like it. It's, you know, your basic My Bloody Valentine worship, but it's still very solid stuff. So that's what I picked up, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more active. So hopefully, well, good thing this didn't go too long. So yeah, hopefully I'll be around more often. Yeah, so I'll see you guys then.